Hello and welcome to 5th grade. We just wanted to make this video to introduce everyone to us and to 5th grade. Open house is Thursday, August 13th between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. You don't have to sign up for a particular time slot, just whatever works for you. Also, if you'd like to, you can bring your child's school supplies to open house so that they don't have quite as much to carry on the first day of school. My name is Jennifer Spillman, and I'm beginning my 17th year at BCA. I'm really excited to be in 5th grade again this year and to have a chance to teach so many of these students for the second time.
My name is Mrs. Strickland. I have been teaching here at Bethel for going into my 5th year. I have had the privilege of teaching 2nd grade for these last few years, and this is my first year in 5th grade, and I'm excited to begin this new journey.
When you received the link to this video, you also received a link to a Google form to give us some information about your student. If you haven't had a chance to complete it by the time you come to orientation, I will have hard copies available. Some of this information is time sensitive, so it's really important that we get this as soon as possible.
Students will come to the classroom between 7:45 and 8. Students can be dropped off at the cafeteria beginning at 7:30, and they will stay in there until 7:45. If your students need to be dropped off before that, we do have an early care available from 7 to 7:30, and you can pick up forms for that in the office. School begins at 8, so if your child comes in after 8, he or she will need to sign in through the office and will be counted tardy. We get started right at 8. Please send us a reminder or an email for all absences. If you are planning a vacation or a trip, please get a pre-approved absence form from the office. This will help us know how to plan and what information your child will need during that time. It is also important to let us know in advance if you plan to pick your child up early so that we can get him or her their missed work to be prepared.
Our lunchtime is at 11:25. Lunch orders need to be placed online by 8 a.m. We are unable to place lunch orders for the students, so if a student doesn't bring lunch or hasn't ordered one, the cafeteria staff will provide something. They'll make sure that they don't go without something. It's usually going to be a noodle cup or sometimes an Uncrustable, and they'll just charge that to your account. Our students may use the microwave. Please make sure to only send things that take like 2 or 3 minutes. Because this is a large group, we do want to make sure that everyone has time to eat.
Car pickup will begin at 2:45 to 3 at the side cafeteria doors. For those of you who are returning, it will be in the same pickup spot you went to last year. All siblings will be picked up at the youngest sibling's location. If your child has not been picked up by 3:10, he or she will be taken to aftercare. So if you think you might need aftercare, please stop by the office and pick up the forms to sign up for that.
Please make sure that you sign up to help with at least one of our parties. If you want to sign up for more, you certainly may do so. We have 4 parties throughout the year. I take care of the end of the year party, so we do need help with our Christmas party, our Valentine's party, and our Easter party. The Easter party is the only party where we're going to need help from the parents to set things up and serve and then clean up afterwards. For our Christmas party and our Valentine's party, we do something in our classroom. So we ask that for those parents just send whatever items the parent responsible for the party asks you for.
You can contact us by email or Remind. We'll talk a little bit more about Remind in just a minute. For lengthier communication, please use email. Use Remind for quick questions or reminders or for needs during the school day, like a change in who will be picking your child up or if your child needs to check out early. We ask that all correspondence be sent to both of us. We will email a weekly newsletter on Mondays, and weekly test folders go home on Tuesdays. On the left side of the folder, we will put items for you to keep. The test papers are on the right and need to be returned on Wednesday.
I think most of you are familiar with Remind. It provides the benefit of a group message without blowing your phone up with everybody's replies. If you're unfamiliar with Remind, everybody will get the message, but when you reply, it just comes back to us. It is super easy to sign up for. You just text at BCA-5th to 81010 and you will be signed up. If you have any difficulty with this, just let me know and I'll do whatever I can to help you. This year, we're going to use a photo sharing app called Photo Circle. We used to put these on social media or whatever, but not everybody's connected to that. And this is just a very safe, secure opportunity for us to share pictures just with our parents that sign up. I'll be uploading pictures of things like the first day of school or Grandparents' Day, Pastor Appreciation Day, our parties when we have our field trip, things like that. Sometimes if we do science projects together, we'll put pictures of that so that you can see what we're doing. But if you just scan this QR code, it will take you to where you can join our photo circle.
Our dress code has not had any major changes since last year. All students still need to wear a collared shirt or Bethel Spirit wear. This does not include church shirts or VBS shirts. Shoes must have a strap around the heel. Students will need an extra pair of tennis shoes to be kept in the classroom for PE recess or PE class and indoor recess. In addition to that, boys need to wear pants or shorts no shorter than 3 inches above the knee. Girls need to wear dresses, skirts, or loose-fitting shorts no shorter than 3 inches above the knee, or loose-fitting pants or jeans. We do recommend that girls wear shorts or leggings under dresses, and leggings are not allowed unless they are worn under a dress. This year, the school will place an order for 1 t-shirt per student. This price of this has been included in your tuition. If you want more class shirts, you can order more through the link that will be provided by the office.
Okay, time for everybody's favorite subject, homework. I don't like to give much homework, but in 5th grade we have a lot of ground to cover, and the students will need some homework to reinforce what we're learning at school. I do make you this promise. I will never, ever, ever give busy work for homework. Everything that's worth them doing for homework is worth me taking the time to grade. So I'm not going to give them stuff just to give them stuff. Anything that I'm going to assign as homework will be beneficial to your child's learning. Your child will receive 1 spelling assignment per week on Google Classroom. Students will have 1 week to complete the assignment, and the assignment will be due the following Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So it gets assigned on Thursday. It is due on Wednesday. If this changes for any reason, we will make sure that you know through all the ways that we communicate, the newsletter and Remind and fax and student planners. For example, I know that the week of fall break and the week of Thanksgiving break, that homework would be due on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. But like I said, we're going to communicate that to you every way we have available to us. You're going to get information about signing in to Google Classroom in your orientation packet. Students will typically have math and English homework 2 to 3 nights each week. Students will have science and history homework when necessary, but at no point will students have written homework assigned in all the subjects on the same night. These assignments are due the day after they're assigned, unless I tell you otherwise. You'll be able to see homework assignments on fax and in the student planners. If your child's planner does not have a check mark on it, that means he or she did not finish writing the assignments before class started, so that you will need to check fax for those assignments. I don't give reading homework. I do want to make sure that students make reading a daily habit, so students are going to be encouraged to participate in the 50-book challenge that we do each year. This is not required, but it is strongly encouraged. This program will run from September through April, and you'll be receiving information about this at the beginning of September. All homework assignments, as I said earlier, are graded. Work that is not submitted by 8 a.m. will receive a 10-point deduction. I will take 10 points off each day that the assignment is late, and I don't accept homework that is more than 5 days late. Occasionally, students might have missing or unfinished classwork that they need to bring home as homework. If that happens, that also is due the next day.
We have one main rule in our classroom. If what you are doing interferes with learning, hurts someone's heart, or prevents you from being Christ-like, you should not be doing it. This is a general guideline that covers a wide range of behaviors.
So let's talk about our discipline system. At BCA in the elementary classes, we use the How I Act program. How I Act stands for harassment, which includes harmful speech and behavior, obedience, wasting time, irresponsibility, attitude, conduct, and talking. If your child receives a behavior notice For the most part, he or she will have received numerous warnings and opportunities to correct behaviors before that notice comes home. So if you do get one of those emails, please help us out with that. Examples of behaviors that don't get repeated warnings before a behavior notice would be things like fighting, cursing, vandalism, things of that nature. Occasionally, we will use a form that students fill out that help them reflect on their behavior and come up with ways to make better choices going forward. This form would come home in the homework folder and is not considered a behavior notice. Behavior notices are only sent through email, and not every behavior notice that you might get is a demerit. Demerits are cumulative over the semester, and 5 demerits in a semester would equal a suspension. But you would also get email notifications of things like verbal warnings and written warnings, kind of to help ward off getting that demerit. This is going to be a great year. It is our privilege to partner with you in your child's education. If we can ever be of any help to you, please contact us through email or remind.